I'd have to share what that, Cheryl would have to give us, share that with
No,
us.
that's total. That's for the entire term that she's served.
And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that none of those, because we did talk about this, none of those were unexcused. As far as,
Do you have that?
I don't have that information.
Okay.
If there's not any further questions, motion would be in order for new business item number 6.
Actually, I have one more question. So, sorry. So if we take, how long has she been on the planning commission?
I think it's 3 years.
So if the new rule requires 66% attendance, and that was implemented last spring or a year ago, and she's got 100% attendance of that, roughly, then that means that the prior 2 years were probably less than 50% attendance. I mean, in order to bring that average up to 66, well, 64.
I don't have the data.
Yeah.
I do know that since the policy has been adopted, the attendance has been much better. And being that I've been on the planning commission, I think that since everybody's new, we need some experience right now. And I'm not concerned about the attendance, personally.
Okay, now I'm done, I promise.
Okay.
I move that we authorize the mayor to reappoint Karen Lavelle to the planning commission.
Second.
Motion shoot second Freeman that we reappoint Karen Lavella to the planning commission. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Karen Lavella, welcome back.
New business item number 7. This is to reappoint Brett Limer to the planning commission. Again, the same 3 people involved in the interviews. We interviewed 2 candidates for this position. And Brett's been, if everyone recalls, Brett was appointed about 6 months ago to fulfill a term. So, any public comments? All right, council discussion. Okay, I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we reappoint Brett Limer to the Planning Commission.
Second.
Motion Freeman, second shoot that we reappoint Brett Limer to the planning commission. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Brett is reappointed. New business item number 8. Authorize the mayor to reappoint Dale Rose to the Gardner Airport Board. There are some, you all received the updated agenda item document. Was at your spot at the desk. This was actually the interview process was City Administrator Harrison Lee, myself, and Councilmember Roberts. We had a great amount of interest in the airport board positions. We interviewed 7 people. Dale Rose has been serving on the airport board for a while. He is one of 2 people that actually resides in the Gardner city limits, which is a preferred position to take. The other person that lived in Gardner flies jumbo jets for a living, and over the course of 3 weeks we couldn't get him in for an interview. Kind of messed with our timeline a little bit as well, so we didn't end up interviewing him, but Dale's been there for a while. He's retired, and he runs a repair and a flight shop at the airport. He is a fixture out there, and and it was a unanimous decision between the three members that did the interviewing to reappoint him. He is not here this evening, but at this time, with that being the end of presentation on the item, if there's a member of the public that would like to make comment on Dale Rose in his appointment to the Gardner Airport Board, now would be the time. With no one coming forward, is there any council discussion? I would certainly entertain a motion.
I move we authorize the mayor to reappoint Dale Rose to the Gardner Airport Board.
Second.
Motion Harrison, second Shute, that we reappoint Dale Rose to the Gardner Airport Board. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Dale Rose is appointed. New business item number 9, authorize the mayor to appoint Joseph Scalich to the Gardner Airport Board. Joseph is one of the 7 people that we interviewed for the position. Joseph's not a Gardner resident, but he will notice that for privacy purposes, contact information is blacked out on the application. However, Mr. Scala resides in a neighboring town, the neighboring town of Edgerton. And he's recently retired from a management consultant position, and we think that the kind of experience that he would bring, especially when it comes to fiscal matters and risk management, would be a very good fit for a spot on the board. He's a pilot, and he's got a hangar lease for 25 years at the airport, and it was a unanimous decision to appoint Joseph to the airport board. That being said, and that being the end of the presentation, there's a member of the audience that would like to make public comment regarding the appointment of Joseph Scala to the Gardner Airport Board. Now would be the time. With no one coming forward, are there any questions regarding the appointment? I'd entertain a motion.
I move that we authorize the mayor to appoint Joseph Scalet to the Gardner Airport Board.
Second.
Motion Freeman, second Harrison, that we appoint Joseph Scalet to the Gardner Airport Board. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Joseph Scalet is so appointed. All right. Council updates. Does staff have anything for council?
Yes, we have a couple things, Mayor, and Council. First, I want to mention that we have a communications plan that we've used for the last 2 snow events in place to provide better service to the residents. We're posting to our social media, to our website. We've posted every couple of hours so the residents are able to get an update on the progress that we're making with clearing the roads. This past week, we had a visit from KCADC, which is the economic development entity that is responsible for helping recruit businesses to the Kansas City metro area. They nationally are known also for being one of the premier economic development organizations. They had an opportunity to come tour the city and meet with staff and learn some things about the city of Gardner and where we're going with our new vision. They were quite pleased, and one of the things they left in their parting comments was now when they have businesses that come to the area, they have an opportunity to talk about some of the things that are going on in the city of Gardner. So that was a very successful meeting we had this week with them. Also, Councilwoman Harrison asked that we meet with